In this video, I'll be testing a strategy that gives perfect breakout signals created by Soheil PKO. So I'll be backtesting it 100 times using Euro USD on the 5-minute time frame. So let's go to the indicators tab, and for the first indicator, you need to search the breakout finder by this user here. Okay, so once loaded, it's going to look like this, and for this indicator, we're going to be leaving it at default because it already comes pre-assembled as we need to use it. This indicator will be used to find support and resistance, and it will mark it up for you with a rule that price has to have 2 touches to be a valid support or resistance. Now the resistance will be highlighted in blue since we're going to be looking for breakouts above the resistance for continuation of long trades. Now vice versa, the supports will be colored in red since we're looking for a breakout to the downside for sell continuation. Now in addition to this, it will also print blue and red triangles. The blue triangle is for when price is broken out above a resistance. This will be used as our entry signal, and when looking for shorts, it will print a red triangle when a valid breakout has occurred, since this is a valid short signal. So now let's go and get the confirmation indicator, and for this we just need the regular volume. Now let's make some adjustments to this in the settings. We're going to check the volume MA, and I'm also going to change the color from blue to white. Okay, so we're going to be using this volume indicator as a confirmation that there's enough volatility in the market at the time we're looking to trade. For example, when the green volume candle is above the white moving average, that's signifying to us there's sufficient volume in the market to be looking to take a long. Now vice versa to this, it'll be printing a red candle that breaks above the white line when there's sufficient volume to look for shorts. And the reason we want to avoid low volume period is because most losses appear in that time. Now let's go over the exact entry criteria. Okay, so this is your entry criteria when looking for long positions, and it's super simple. Essentially, all we're waiting for is a breakout to the upside. Now this is going to be signified by having a green candle with a triangle underneath that breaks out above the resistance, which is outlined in this blue box. But first we need to make sure that we verify the breakout candle and make sure that the wick does not cover at least 75% of the body. For example, this body covers most of the candle and we only have a tiny little top wick at the top. So this would be a valid breakout, and these candles would not be valid breakouts because the wicks are over 75% of the candle's body. So now we've verified the trade and made sure we've had a clean breakout pattern. We need to make sure we got sufficient volume in the market by checking the volume candles are green and they've broke above the moving average. Now once all these confirmations have been met, we're going to take the instant execution, stop loss directly below the breakout candle, and our target is going to be a 1 to 2 risk to rewards. Okay, so for your trade management, we're just going to let the trade run as well. So let's go and take a look at another long example. Okay, so as we can see here, we've had a valid breakout pattern. As we can see, price is broken above the blue resistance level, and we also have the triangle underneath telling us that price is just broken above the resistance. So now we need to verify the candlestick pattern and make sure the wick does not consume 75% of the candle's body. For example, if the wick came down to here, we wouldn't be taking this trade as there's too much of a rejection. So now we've verified this breakout, we need to make sure we have sufficient volume in the market by having a green candlestick breaking above the white moving average. And only when all these confirmations have been met, we can take the instant execution. Okay, so we did finally hit the take profit, so let's go and take a look at the short criteria. So this is your entry criteria when looking to take short positions. First, we need to make sure we have a valid breakout pattern by identifying that we've had a break below a support level. And this will be confirmed by having a red box outlining the support with a red triangle above the candle that broke out. So then we need to verify the candle and make sure we don't have a wick that consumes at least 75% of the body. And as we can see in this scenario, this candle has no wick at all. So this will be extremely high probability. But then the final confirmation will be that we have sufficient volume in the market as identified with a red candlestick breaking above the white moving average. Now once all these confirmations have been met, we can take the instant execution, stop loss above the breakout candle, and we target the 1 to 2 risk to rewards. So let's go and take a look at another short example. Okay, so as we can see here, we've had a candlestick that has broken below the most recent support level, confirmed with our triangle directly above the breakout candle. So now we need to verify the breakout and make sure that the candle wick is not 75% of the body, otherwise that's an invalid trade due to high rejection. And as we can see here, we've had almost no wick, so we're probably in the 90% range. So now we need to confirm that there's sufficient volume in the market by checking the volume candles are red and also breaking above the white moving average. So once all these confirmations have been met, we're going to take the instant execution, stop loss directly above the breakout candle, and we target the 1 to 2 risk to rewards. Okay, so it's definitely super simple. I'm going to go and backtest this 100 times and come back to you with the results. Okay, so in 3.5 months, I took 100 trades, 45 won and 55 lost, which means we had a win rate of 45%, which going for a 1 to 2 definitely checks out. Now the max drawdown was 4% and the max gain was 8%, so that was positive by a 1 to 2 as well. So this is definitely a valid system. Now the net profit in 3.5 months was 35%, which is really good because making 35% in 3.5 months is still a lot of money if you're in a funded account, and even if that was in a year, that's a lot of money. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below, and like always, thank you for watching.